Tell us how this came about. Of course, we had local area networks, just to plug in and dial up, and it used to be slow. And then you must have had the idea at some stage or the other, well, we don't need that wire.
Yeah, you know, there was life before Wi-Fi, although we don't know. We seem to forget it. But really there was. We had the idea with computers becoming more networked. And once computers get more networked, you want to get rid of the cable. So how do you do this? Everybody was telling us impossible.
Really?
We cracked the nut how to do it.
So what was the stumbling block?
That was, we were part of AT&T Bell Labs in those years. And getting so many data through the air, you talk about multi-megabit numbers. And people thought all the reflections indoor, it was impossible. So it required a lot of technology. Good antenna design, and we cracked the nut. We standardized it. We made Wi-Fi.
But I was just looking at why was it called Wi-Fi? Because wireless, obviously, and then the fiber. Fidelity is what I thought in my mind. A play on hi-fi, was it?
It is a play on Wi-Fi. It is a play on hi-fi.
Yeah.
So Wi-Fi was. Actually, my wife was in the board of the...
so it's Wi-Fi?
It's Wi-Fi, right, exactly. No, the original name was Wireless Ethernet Compatibility, and that doesn't sound very good.
No, it doesn't, does it? No.
We changed it to Wi-Fi, and it became a brand.
Right.
Still, when we enter a train and it says a Wi-Fi logo, I kind of knock my wife and say, hey, look at this.
And then you went and met Steve Jobs, and he was very receptive. I mean, loved it, obviously.
Exactly.
But who wouldn't, yeah.
Steve Jobs just came back to Apple, and he had done desktops, and he wanted to go into laptops. And he was looking for something that made a difference. So we got a call, and we were asked, hey, can you do something like Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi did not exist at that time, right? So I said, yeah, we could. And it became what it is today.
And indeed, I mean, that's a long time. Seems like a lifetime ago, doesn't it, really? That we have.
Was the life before, right?
Yeah. Now, it's something we take for granted. So, but it's just gone on into completely other realms, hasn't it? So, the smart home, etc. Apple's developing, and other companies doing the same thing. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Wi-Fi is big data. And, we all know about big data and server farms and video and all the stuff that goes around. But there's a lot of information in the home that we call small data. And, that's about temperature, it's open, closed, it's whether somebody is in or out. And if you can capture that data, you can do a lot with it. And that's what we are are inventing now. All kind of applications that can help people to save energy, to live more comfortably, more secure.
Give us an example of that. Is this is this what Green Peak does?
One particular example is it helps people to live at home longer. So what we do is we help, in particular, operators or retailers to develop packages that they can sell to elderly people so they can live at home for a longer time. And the way it works is you have a set of sensors in your house. You don't have to wear anything. You have a set of sensors in your house, and the sensors start to understand what your pattern of living is. And if there are exceptions, then you create an alert. For instance, you open the fridge every day before 8 o'clock, and all of a sudden you don't do that. Well, if your mother lives at home alone...
Yeah, I mean, on my father, it's exactly the same situation, yes.
If you get an alert on your smartphone, so it's totally integrated with social media, you get an alert, hey, give your father a call. Maybe there's something, and, if everybody in his family knows something that, if you just had an alert... I mean, we had a leakage in our basement. Water was streaming for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
You think that the water company gave us a call that they had a leakage? So this is all small data, understanding what's going on in your house, and then alerting you on anomalies.
Yeah, so, obviously Asia loves technology, really mad for it. So what sort of take-up and demand do you have for these sort of things here?
Well, actually, we're in the millions a week right now, just to give you a sense of the scale. It's a sort of quiet revolution that is... We think it's the next step after the smartphone is the smart home. And the reason for Asia is we do all our chips are being developed, are being manufactured in Asia, are being tested here in China. We have a distribution center here in Hong Kong, and now we are opening a complete office, including engineers for technical support and development.
Okay, but let's just... One last question, and sorry, I'm going to go back to Steve Jobs. Is there one thing that you can really highlight that he taught you or resonated with you?
Well, what resonates from Steve Jobs with me is you need to believe in something and just make it happen. Just go for it. And, you know, Wi-Fi, can you believe it took 10 years to convince the world that that was something...
That's astonishing.
You know, a smart home, in 10 years from now, you cannot even imagine how you would run your household without what we are doing today.